Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Going over today's MLB main slate for today on DraftKings, the late slate, the one that starts at 7. We have a nice 7-game slate for that. Before we continue though, if you could leave a like, subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate that. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter at cpen_16, that's with 2 N's. So anyway, let's get into this. First, I just wanted to show you what my model likes today, and it has Cole Hamels as the #1 pitcher. Like I said, don't look at the projected points because they're not going to score that much, but Cole Hamels is my #1 today by far. We'll go over that later. And then I like Jeremy Hellickson at SP2. I don't agree with Lance Lynn being at the second one. But I did have a lot of interest in Jake Odorizzi, but I don't think that game's going to play because of the weather. We have like 90% chance of rain during the game. Otherwise, I'd like him as an SP2. But I don't think that game's going to play. So I'm looking at Cole Hamels and Jeremy Hellickson right now. And I also don't mind Kevin Gausman against Arizona. I don't really like it that much. So that's why I'm liking Hellickson SP2. Because I don't like Goslin's price, and I don't like the matchup too much either. So anyway, let's go into Plate IQ and just take a look at things. Oh, well, first I'll show you some hitters. It really likes the Rangers tonight, and it likes the Tampa Bay Rays, and it likes some of the Braves tonight as well, and it likes the Angels. So those are the guys the model likes. I can put this in the comments below, like a link, so you guys want to ever look at it and stuff. But anyway, let's go into this. So I got Cole Hamels as my SP1. He's 9,400 tonight. He's going to be pretty chalky, I think, because there's really no good pitchers tonight, and he's the best pitcher available, so I can see a lot of people flocking to him. But for good reason. Miami has a 30% K rate this year. Jose Quintana did very well last night against them. And they just have no power. They have a 121 team ISO versus lefties. Not a ton of strikeout, 16.4% of the time, but just a weak lineup, and Cole Hamels shouldn't have any problem. He's had a good start to the year, so really like Cole Hamels tonight going against Miami. It's a good pitcher's park, so definitely like him tonight. And then let's talk about Jeremy Hellickson going against the Giants. I know Strasburg kind of got roughed up, but he did have 8 strikeouts. And I don't think Hellickson's that good or anything, but I don't think he's going to get destroyed or anything. He'll probably give up a couple runs, but should be overall solid. They have the weakest ISO on the slate. The Giants do. They have a 128 team ISO. They have the lowest team WOBA as well. So there's not a lot of damage I think it's going to happen. I don't see many home runs. So I think Hellickson's in a nice spot here. He's pretty cheap, 7,100. So he's gonna allow us to get some good bats in. He's pretty good versus righties. Gives up not a lot of hard contact, but he will give up some poor hit percentages and stuff like that. He doesn't have a lot of strikeout upside either, but I think he should be okay. It's just not a scary lineup. So really like Jeremy Hellickson as your SP2 tonight. I think that's gonna be the chalk tonight. Cole Hamels and then Jeremy Hellickson. But if I like Jake Odorizzi, if that game does play, I don't think it's going to though. But if you follow Kevin Roth on Twitter and he says it's good to go, I wouldn't mind taking a shot at Jake Odorizzi. And then I said I have minimal interest in Kevin Gausman, so just because he's 8,600, I really don't think there's a need to do it. And plus, Arizona's been pretty decent to start the year, so don't think there's a reason to go there. So for the bats, I really like these Rangers tonight. My favorite team stack, and just overall, my favorite players are going to come from the Rangers. Going against Matt Harvey, he really struggles versus lefties, gives up a lot of hard contact. He's not that good versus righties either, but versus lefties, he's really bad. 242 ISO, 361 WOBA. Low strikeout rate, ton of hard contact, 41% of the time. Doesn't generate a lot of soft contact. So really like these Rangers lefties. Shin-Soo Choo leading off. Nomar Mazara, Joey Gallo obviously stands out. Probably the top home run call of the night. And even as Dribble Cabrera, he's been pretty good to start the year. And if you look at them versus the sinker, which is going to be Harvey's main pitch, he likes to keep it low. These guys absolutely crush that. So Shin-Soo Choo, good numbers all around. 235 ISO, 48% hard contact rate. And then Nomar Mazara, 346 ISO, 54% hard contact rate. And then if you go to Joey Gallo, these numbers are going to be insane. 415 ISO, 53% hard contact rate, and 97 exit velocity average. So really like that. I really like these Rangers lefties tonight. Even the righties are in play as well, but definitely prefer the lefties here. And also like the Tampa Bay Rays going up against David Hess. I know it's not a good hitting ballpark, but David Hess is not a good pitcher. Gives up a ton of hard contact to everyone. Gives up a lot of power. So really like these guys, especially the lefties. So Austin Meadows leading off stands out. Tommy Pham's fine too. G-Man Choi's really cheap at first base, so I wouldn't mind if you went to him. He was pretty solid last night. Yandy Diaz is fine, and even Brandon Lowe hitting 5th. So really like the 1 through 5 here. I think they're all in really good spots. And I also don't mind the Angels in the same game. I know they got blanked last night by Mike Minor, which is really surprising. But Lance Lynn isn't the best pitcher. He's definitely worse versus lefties. So I really like Cole Calhoun tonight and Justin Bour. They're pretty decently priced. Cole Calhoun's always cheap, and he always does pretty well, it seems like. So I think he's going to be really chalky tonight. Mike Trout's obviously in play. He's kind of been disappointing us because I've been playing him over Yelich the past couple days, and that has not worked out well at all. Yelich is hitting 4 home runs, and Trout has not. So I understand if you want to pay up for him, but he's in a great spot every night, and he can always go off. So, and I feel like his ownership's going to be lower tonight just because he's been kind of dumping on us, and that usually means he's going to go off because that's just how fantasy works. Once people get off a guy, he starts to go off. So don't mind if you want to go Mike Trout, but the 1 through 3 here is definitely in play. I really like Cole Calhoun and Justin Bour at their prices. Then my favorite one off tonight is probably going to be Michael Brantley going against Frankie Montas, who really struggles versus lefties. So he's not bad versus righties. Gives up a lot of hard contact to both, but versus lefties, he's pretty bad. I don't have any interest in him tonight. I don't know if he's going to be popular. He's 6,800, but I just don't like him tonight. And I really don't think he's that good of a pitcher, but he gives up a ton of power to lefties, and Michael Brantley is like the lone lefty in this lineup besides Reddick and Kemp. So really like Michael Brantley tonight. I think he's in a really nice spot, and he's only 4,100, so Michael Brantley's a really good one off tonight. And then in DraftKings, my core right now would be Cole Hamels, Shin-Soo Choo, and Cole Calhoun. I know it's not a lot, but that's just the core I'm looking at right now. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. Remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. I can drop the model in the comments below, so keep a lookout on that. And also post updates in the comments all day throughout the day. So before lock, make sure you check my comment section and see what's changed or updated. Anyway, good luck today.